She just happened to be in the center of that narrative. She didn't decide what the king was thinking. She didn't decide how the king was thinking.
Yes, sir.
But she was found in the center of that experience.
So the first question I have here is, why Bathsheba?
Okay, so why Bathsheba? The question. So Bathsheba is actually, I consider her an unsung hero. All right, she's an unsung hero, a woman of true power, from a narrative that many women can really relate with. All right, this is because usually when we speak of women and power, it's often the idea of a Proverbs 31 woman that comes to mind.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
yeah, Proverbs 31 woman. That's what everybody looks at. But very often we do not realize that the Proverbs 31 woman is a portrait of the church. Number one, and secondly, the Proverbs 31 woman is also an idea that most of the times when we pitch our pictures or narrative around that woman, it gives us a far-fetched reality, because it somehow hangs us at a place where we almost feel incapacitated about or impossible to reach. Are you feeling what I'm saying at all?
Yes.
Right. So what I want us to do is, what I want us to understand here is that Bathsheba is more like the woman who is caught in a power dynamic that she cannot control. She is caught in between a game played by a king, all right?
Yes.
And she just happened to be in the center of that narrative. She didn't decide what the king was thinking. She didn't decide how the king was thinking.
Yes, sir.
But she was found in the center of that experience. And all of a sudden, the whole story that plays out in between her escapade and the death of her husband was all a ploy of the king, and she was in the center of the story. And so she seems to be like the classic picture of the everyday woman that we can relate with. The kind of person who, you didn't choose to be born in the environment you were born.
Yes.
You didn't choose to experience the experiences that you were found in. You most likely just became or began to exist in an environment where it was not your making, but you were there. And so it is relatable when we talk about Bathsheba and we talk about our experiences for real. So I think that's the thing. So for me, Bathsheba is that woman who managed the aftermath of whatever experiences was with a wisdom that most people may not be able to find in their lifetime, and yet came out to be called the mother of Solomon. She birthed a king despite the experiences of her backdrop, and that's the reason she is the story we are trying to we're trying to bring in. Okay, and I see her as a woman on transition. I see her as a woman on a journey, and not just a one with a scandal. It's a woman on a journey, and that's the reason this Bathsheba is a choice experience in what we are discussing today.